Path Media. I was a minimum wage movie theater usher that made good and became a top earner in my network marketing company. Now, after 16 plus years in the profession, I'm finally teaching myself how to leverage the internet with online marketing and social media marketing to continue to grow and expand my business. My name is Ronnie Cruz, and this is Path of the Network Marketer. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. It is episode 52. Day 52. All right, man. It's amazing how I love this. I love this process. I'm for those of you guys who are watching on YouTube or Facebook, you might notice I'm wearing the same shirt for a bunch of episodes now. I've lost count. I'm doing this because my company is having their annual conference very soon. So I want to get as many episodes in the bank as possible, so I can bank them and have them released. I'm going to record some stuff while I'm there, for sure, while I'm in Salt Lake. But I definitely want to have some stuff in the pipeline, so that I'm not having to worry about catching up, right, and staying on top of things. So, anyways, that's neither here nor there. If you're listening to the show on podcast, and if you want to check out what shirt I'm talking about, go check me out on YouTube. It's the same. It's the same. Path of the Network Marketer. All right. Anyways, episode 52. This is going to be more of a mindset thing, because I ran into a little bit of just a mindset hurdle today. I was, it's autumn. It's full swing here on the mountain. There's lots of work to be done, lots of leaves to blow. I mean, I live in the middle of a forest, so clearing our driveway is a monumental task in itself. But I went down to our vineyard, just to kind of tidy up and mow where it needs to be mowed, and kind of clean things up before winter sets in. Check the grapes, check the grape plants, and I got down to the bottom where our very young peach grove is, and by peach grove I mean there's 2 trees, right, 2 saplings. Well, I don't know. I don't know what constitutes a sapling, but they're very young, right? Like they're only 4 feet tall. Both those trees. Obviously, we're the intention is to plant more trees in the future, next season when it warms up again. But we have 2, and that was really, I was so happy. Like, they made it through the year. They were established, and now they're starting to go dormant for the winter, to rest. I got down there, however, and I found one of those trees had been snapped in half, and so all that was left was just pretty much a foot and a half stick in the ground, right? So now I'm really, really worried whether or not it's going to grow back, and if it does, it's going to be, it's a foot and a half. Like that's less than half of how big it was already. So it's a major setback. If it doesn't survive, that's a whole year of growth that it misses out on by having to be replaced, and so it's just, for me, really, really disappointing, right? Like, I tend to these things, and they're just in the ground, but I tend to them, I look after them, I make sure they're not getting eaten by deer and things like that. And so now that it's snapped in half, I feel like all of that time is wasted, and I got to start all over again. And the thing is, okay, first of all, the silver lining, right? Like the cup half full is that the other tree is fine, right? The other tree is fine. So that's awesome. The other tree is great. It's a good shape. We will get more trees. Hopefully this broken tree will survive. But then, again, it really feels, if it's disheartening. So I had to really tell myself it's okay. That's just how it goes. Like I can't change the fact that it's broken. I just have to move on and move forward. Disappointments will happen. Hurdles will happen. Things will go sideways. And in your journey, whatever you happen to be doing, right? Like whatever strategy you happen to be employing for your network marketing business. Even in my, let's just talk about my business itself. I'm at full transparency. I've definitely seen a decline in my business and in my income as a result. Over the last 3 to 5 years, due to changes in corporate management and corporate leadership, changes in the economy. We talked about that last episode with the market, just shifting to influencer marketing and social media. The pandemic, right? The pandemic was really one of the biggest things that affected my business, and I'm sure everybody feels the same way. on top of that, like that setback, I mean, just historically in my career, I mean, I've had some of my very prominent leaders leave and take off, right? Like that's major. That's major to lose a prominent leader in your organization, and it happens, right? Like that's the thing. I know that, especially now, like at this stage of the game, where having as much experience as I have, it's just part of it, right? Like those kind of setbacks and those kind of hurdles, they're frustrating for sure. They're disappointing. Well, especially in a people business where you know you think that people are your friends, right? And you've gone through thick and thin with, you've gone through thick and thin together, to you know all the struggles that we face in this business, and you know to develop the bonds and the relationships during those struggles, and then to have those relationships just completely get tossed aside. It's just, yeah, it's tough. It's tough to do, but it's just the nature of things, and you can't control those things necessarily. Um, have yourself a pity party when anything goes wrong for about 5 minutes, and then just move on. Because feeling sorry for yourself, being upset about the situation, doesn't change the situation. You just react, and well, don't react. Just again, take the time that you need to get over it, but get over it quick, because the thing is, yeah, you may have lost. I may have lost the you know the entire year of nurturing this one particular tree, but like if I spend time being upset about it, if I spend time, you know, being sad and frustrated, that's even more time lost, right. Like moving forward is what I can control, is how what I do with my time, and so if I choose to be upset and frustrated and to wallow in self-pity, then I'm just losing more time that I'm upset about, that I already that I had lost. You know what I mean? Like so it does, like like, yes, I get it. Like it's human nature to feel sad and to be upset about those things, but move on as quickly as possible, because it doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you to be upset. Learn from it what you need to learn from it, especially if it's a learning lesson in your business, and just know that, hey, yeah, it's just how the cards go. Sometimes you can't control the circumstance necessarily, but you can control how you respond and react to that circumstance. So that's my message for today. Hopefully that makes sense. I just wanted to share with you guys my peach tree story, really, just so you can feel sorry for me. No, I'm just kidding. I thought it was, you know, I wanted to share some insights with you from a mindset standpoint, because it is a tough journey. Network marketing is crazy sauce. And so you're going to have to be able to really kind of tackle and deal with your own headspace and head games. And the more I can help you do that, the better, right? So anyways, that's the message for today. More to come from me tomorrow, as always. So until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.